Welcome back to The Count. We're moving on to story number 4 in our countdown. Derailment, fallout. If you lived in East Palestine, Ohio, would you feel safe? I sure wouldn't. Norfolk Southern CEO grilled on Capitol Hill on Thursday, apologizing numerous times and vowing aid to East Palestine for as long as it takes, blah, blah, blah. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance appeared as a witness where he delivered some blistering remarks. Take a listen.
A certain segment of our leadership feels like the people of East Palestine are a little out of style. They have the wrong politics. They're a little too rural, maybe a little too white. Right now, as we speak, there are piles of dirt accumulating in East Palestine, piles of dirt filled with toxic chemicals that haven't been moved out of the state in a week. We have a choice. Are we for big business and big government, or are we for the people of East Palestine?
It's just unbelievable. East Palestine once produced 80% of ceramics in this country until politicians like Joe Biden shipped their jobs overseas and forgot about them. Tammy and Rick Chai join me now. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tell me, what was your takeaway from the hearing?
So, go ahead.
Oh, well, first of all, Deborah Shore said that she thought that East Palestine was a safe place to live, and she had no problem coming to live here. My husband saw a patient, a little boy, 21-month-old boy, in his office today that he's known for before he was born, and he was hospitalized 1 week after this massive chemical bomb, and there he is, with bronchiolitis and cellulitis of the face, and he's still like this today. And it's very difficult to talk about, but there are children and adults that my husband sees every day that are coming in with symptoms, and they are not just from East Palestine. This little boy is from Enon Valley, which is 2 miles away from the derailment, and there are people from Darlington Township, New Galilee, Negley, within 2.5, 3 mile radius that are experiencing symptoms. So this is just not an East Palestine thing, and this is not safe. So I asked Deborah Shore this question again. Would you feel safe bringing your grandson or granddaughter to live here?
Tammy, you were getting emotional there. Rick, I see you have tears in your eyes. This is just heartbreaking. You heard J.D. Vance, what he said. Maybe what is it? Why are the people there simply too white? Or are their politics a little too right? Are they a little too rural? Because it just seems like the Biden administration doesn't care. I mean, you had President Biden say, oh, I don't need to go over there. I did a Zoom or something, kind of making a joke about it. What was your reaction when you saw that and the fact that he has yet to show up?
Well, I said before, he's insignificant at this point. I really do believe our Republican elected governor needs to declare this a disaster area. And J.D. Vance was talking about the piles of toxic dirt just leaching into chemicals. That was 2 days ago. He said, you better hope it doesn't rain. You know what it did yesterday? It rained all day nonstop. But that's nothing because that dirt that they pulled out. So who cares if you move it and put it on other dirt? That's been sitting under the tracks for over 30 days, just leaching toxic chemicals into our soil. And it's rained a lot of times over the last month before they even addressed the problem. They're just rolling trains. They were rolling trains right over that toxic dirt.
Yeah.
Norfolk Southern CEO claims that the air and water is totally safe in East Palestine, but the head of the Ohio's EPA, Ann Vogel, had a different take. Take a listen.
How long will we test the water? How long until the fish come back? Can I play in the yard and eat out of my garden? I can promise East Palestine that Governor DeWine, his administration, and the whole team at the Ohio EPA will not stop until the science definitively shows that the residents of East Palestine are safe in their community.
Tammy and Rick, what final message do you have for the American people regarding this tragedy?
First, I'd like to say, if you want to keep updated, please join our Facebook group, East Palestine Off the Rails, you can join the conversation. But today I asked my husband, or my husband asked me, what do you think about we breed our 2-year-old boxer pup? And my first response to him was, do you think that anyone would buy a puppy that was bred in East Palestine? I mean, that's where we are right now.
Wow. Rick, anything else you want to say?
Help us. Just help the community. And Norfolk Southern step up, but that's not going to happen.
Thank you guys so much, and we're praying for you. And we will continue to help you here at Newsmax. Thank you.